Ich filme sie jetzt schon.
Also du tust es gerade schon.
Genau.
Hi.
I wish from the government to take the natural organizations more seriously and focus on the planet issues like pollution, ocean pollution and forest pollution, and protect more the animals that are gonna disappear. Thank you.
Also für mich ist auch wichtig, dass Politik vielleicht auch interessanter wird für die jüngere Generation, weil es gibt nicht viele, die sich mit Politik beschäftigen. Und es kann auch vielleicht daran liegen, dass man erst ab 18 wählen darf.
Vorrei che in Svizzera la comunità LGBTQ avesse più diritti, come per esempio i matrimoni tra persone dello stesso sesso, perché penso che sia una cosa molto importante.
Mein Wunsch wäre, dass die Schweizer Regierung mehr Druck auf die SBB legt, dass sie ihre vorhandenen finanziellen Mittel mehr dazu einsetzt, ein ausgebauteres Gleissystem zu verwirklichen innerhalb der nächsten Jahren. Und der Grund dafür ist, dass mehr Waren mit Zügen transportiert werden sollten, als jetzt mit Lastwagen oder mit Flugzeugen.
So what I expect from the Swiss government is for them to try and stay in touch with the Swiss people, stay in touch with their concerns and try to answer them. I have brought this up because I've been observing the situation in the UK after Brexit and how it's been developing, and I find that the government is completely out of touch with its people, they are completely disillusioned and they keep making empty promises. And I think that this is also the case in other European countries.
I want to think Swiss politics was helping young people with work and education.
I would love to see Switzerland become a pioneer in terms of electricity production, so it becomes more eco-friendly.
Ich finde es befremdlich, wie in der Schweiz dem Militär so eine große Relevanz eingeräumt wird. Wenn man nur in der Schweiz schon studiert, muss man auf lange Sicht in die Armee. Und ich finde, in unserer heutigen Zeiten ist es wichtiger, mehr im sozialen Raum Aktivitäten zu schaffen für die Jugend, was ja auch sehr wichtig ist.
I'd like the government to be way more concerned about the situations some teenagers can go through. When talking about situations, I mean problems, illnesses, you know. As a teenager, I feel sometimes invisible. Like I don't fit in society at all, and that's how most teenagers feel. Like they're part of the society no one wants to hear. It's just young people talking without big experience, right? Why listen to them? So I wouldn't say that. I think experience doesn't come with a certain age, and that's what most people don't understand. So I'd like this to change.
What I expect from politicians is to not be scared to put money into scientific research. We're at the point where the only thing that can save our world is a brilliant scientific invention. For example, nuclear fusion as the ultimate energy source. It's something that could really help our planet, and we can only achieve those kind of things if the government puts money into the research first.
And I want Switzerland to concentrate their main powers in the inner politics so they can resolve their main issues they have now, and so they can provide a brighter future for the country.
Vorrei che la Svizzera riducesse le proprie emissioni di anidride carbonica per combattere il riscaldamento globale.
What I expect politicians nowadays in Switzerland is not to give up on Swiss citizens living abroad, meaning the right to vote or the right to do anything that has to do with the country. I say this because I've lived in Switzerland when I was young, but had to move back to Canada for personal reasons. But I've never given up on Switzerland. I read the Swiss Review with my mother. I watch the Swiss news. I was able to vote 3 years ago, but don't vote for personal reasons. But my sisters do, and they love it very much. They feel a part of the community, and we don't want to be cut off from that.
I wish that the politicians would be bolder in their decisions regarding our world, because we already know in which direction we have to go to make a better world. We just need the people in power to dare to make the right decisions and set the right course.
Great. Let's give it one more shot because there were some cars.
Some cars. Okay.